Whether you're trading stocks, crypto, or any other financial market, you have to learn about the VIX. Most traders will lose money during market volatility because they don't understand this very powerful indicator. The VIX, sometimes referred to as the fear index, has the potential to predict market crashes before they actually happen. So in this video, I will break down exactly what the VIX is in simple terms. We'll take a look at how it works, and we will also take a look at some simple but effective ways to use it. But alright, so let's begin here with the very important question: what is the VIX? Or in other words, what is the volatility index? Well, in simple terms, the VIX basically measures how much the market expects the S&P 500 to move in the next 30 days. And if you don't know, the S&P 500 is basically the largest stock market index in the whole world. So it's like the 500 biggest and most profitable companies in the US, and the US is the largest market. So the S&P 500 is basically a very good measure of the stock market in general. And the VIX measures how much the market expects this index to move. And the VIX is actually based on options prices. When traders expect big moves, they will pay more for options, and this will actually push the VIX higher. So a simple beginner-friendly way to think about the VIX is that you can think about it as a fear meter. So when we have a high VIX, we usually have more fear and more volatility in the market. And when we have a lower VIX, we usually have calmer markets. And an average VIX is around 20. So now let's just quickly jump into TradingView. We are currently looking at the VIX index. You can see that up here in the corner. But for now, I just want to show you that the normal VIX is around 20. So you can see right here is the line for 20, and you can see that it's very common that the VIX is trading around the 20 level. But as you can see, recently, the stock market has been crazy, and you can see that the VIX actually spiked up all the way up here to 60. And this right here will be very important for later in this video. But for now, I just wanted to show you that the VIX tend to be around 20. But alright, so why is the VIX sometimes called the fear index? Well, it's called that because VIX jumps when investors and traders are scared. Like, for example, during crashes. Like I just recently showed you guys, the VIX recently spiked in the stock market, and that was during basically peak fear during the latest crash, or the crash we are in right now. So a common saying here is that when VIX is high, it's time to buy, and when VIX is low, it's time to go. This is a very simplified sort of quote, but there is definitely some truth to this, and we will talk about that soon. As I said, it's not perfect, but it is a popular market sentiment measure. And now, how is the VIX calculated? Well, as I already mentioned, it's based on S&P 500 options expiring in 30 days. So it looks at the options prices to estimate the future volatility. And by the way, guys, if you want to dive deeper and learn even more about volatility, I do have a video about that, and I will link the video up in the video card and the description below. I highly recommend to watch that video after this one to learn even more. But here, you can't buy VIX directly, but you can trade related products. You can also trade derivatives, products that are based on the VIX, but that is a little bit outside the scope of this video. And here, VIX is annualized, so a VIX of 20 is basically expected 5.8% move over the last 30 days. But alright, so now let's jump back into TradingView, because now I want to show you guys some historical VIX spikes. And by the way, guys, if you for some reason haven't gotten started with TradingView yet, I do have a special link. You can use that link to try out TradingView Premium for 30 days, and you will also get a $15 bonus if you eventually decide that you want to continue with TradingView. And I think it's a high chance that you will, because, you know, at least in my opinion, TradingView is the best platform for all things trading and investing. I really love this platform. But now we're looking at the VIX, and I just want to show you guys some very famous examples of spikes. And the first example is, of course, what happened in 2020. And this right here is, of course, the COVID crash. So this was the crash, you know, that started with the coronavirus, and the VIX actually spiked. The VIX actually spiked all the way up here to almost 100. It was up at 90 at most. And what we can actually do here, if we add another symbol to TradingView, we can actually also add the S&P 500, so we can compare the VIX price and the S&P. And you can see that during this spike right here, during the worst spike in VIX, you can actually see that this was very close to the market bottom. You can see that this purple line right here is the stock market, or the S&P 500. So as you can see, in general, it tends to be a good time to buy when the VIX spikes. So let's see if we can look at another super famous example. I'm thinking about the financial crisis right here. So here, once again, this was the financial housing crisis of 2008. And you can see that when the VIX spiked right here and right here, this was actually very close to the market bottom. But in this case, you can see that, yes, this was both of these VIX spikes was local bottoms, but we eventually saw even lower prices. So it's not always true that, you know, if you buy high VIX, you will buy the exact bottom, but it's definitely a good indication. So now I want to share with you guys some very simple VIX trading strategies. And the first one we have pretty much already talked about. And this is that when VIX is around above 50, this means that markets are usually oversold. We usually have lots of fear in the market. And as I showed you guys recently, these are often, if you are a long-term investor, these are often great buying opportunities. But also if you are trading, these can often mark local bottoms. So definitely pay attention to the VIX. Also here, you can use VIX as a warning signal. So low VIX means calm, high VIX means caution, or even opportunity, as I said. Another thing, you can use VIX as a portfolio hedge. So you can buy VIX-linked products to protect your market portfolio. And by the way, if you want to learn more about risk management, how to manage your investment and trading to not lose a lot of money when market crashes, I highly recommend to check out my video on risk management. Also here, you can make some short-term VIX plays. So some trade VIX before big events, like for example, you know, Federal Reserve events related to interest rates, and so on and so on. But this can be risky and is not really beginner friendly. All right, so now I do have some more things I want to cover with you guys, but this video is getting long here, so I will save the rest of the presentation for our YouTube channel members. And guys, I want to just say a big thank you for everyone supporting the channel and giving feedback on all the bonus content and bonus videos that we put out for channel members. Thank you so much. And if you want to get access to, you know, exclusive videos, presentations like this one, and at the same time support the channel, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking join down below. And now, in order to navigate the financial markets effectively, I highly recommend to check out this playlist next. In this playlist, you will find videos about volatility, futures trading, ETFs, and much more. All critical concepts you need to understand.